Yo, what's happening, guys? In this video, I'm going to be going over a specialization that I haven't made a video over yet, and it is the Hotshot specialization on the Magician archetype. And this gives you Power Shot Plus, and it actually gives you a pretty good perk. So with this build, you can have Power Shot Plus, Finesse Plus, and Technical Plus, and even if you wanted to, you could take off like Technical Plus and go Chip Shot Plus and have like 3 shooting playstyles, which is pretty crazy. My teammate Ferris was using this build. You'll see him in the gameplay with the Jenna Ortega lookalike. And for most of his games, he was just using Power Shot, Finesse, and Technical. But you can switch them around if you want. And this build is more for the striker position because you have those shooting playstyle plus. So I just feel like it's best for striker. And the perk is actually really nice as a striker, especially in like a 2-striker formation, which we'll go over later in the video. So now let's take a look at some highlights of Ferris using this build. Oh
What?
my
Come on,
gosh.
let's go.
That was nasty. Just dipped. Damn.
Nice.
Back to him. Same spot. Oh. That was a rocket. Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There it is.
Nice.
Jeez.
Oh my god, you're strong.
Give me the assist.
Oh, no way.
Ooh,
Just megged him.
A last leg right there.
what a
Ooh,
finish.
snuck it in. Nice. Good start. You're on.
Ooh, score that.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah. Oh.
He thought he could get it. Nice. It's all you. He shifted. Holy crap.
Oh, what a shit.
Oh my
Ferris.
gosh. Dirty. It's all you. Nice. Again?
Soon.
Oh,
Ooh.
score that. Oh, what a goal. Finish. I shouldn't have had a need to do that, but
Nice.
scored. Thank you. Holy crap.
Let's
Nice.
go.
In top box. Oh my gosh, it worked.
There we go.
You get out of there. Holy shit. Nice. That was
Ooh,
good.
nice.
Back this way. Ooh, nice. Ooh,
Good shot.
ooh, what a ball. Ooh, building up out of the back. Oh! Oh, I was supposed to go to Spook, but... In that gameplay, y'all could see that Ferris was scoring some nice finesse and power shot goals. Then he got some other types of shots that ended up being pretty nice goals as well. This is a pretty versatile striker build where like the physical attributes are pretty solid, especially like the strength. It's pretty good for a magician. The dribbling is great. The shooting, the passing is decent, but nothing crazy for a striker. And then of course the pace is really good. So first, let's go over the perks for Magician. Getaway Driver, this one's really nice. Dribble at full sprint in the opponent's half for a short boost to agility, balance, and reactions. Very easy to activate. It gives you some nice dribbling attributes. Ankle Breaker, fake shot to beat an opponent in the attacking third for a boost to balance, ball control, and dribbling. Then in the middle of the screen here, you'll see the Hotshot specialization inspired by Thierry Henry, which gives you the Power Shot Plus. And then you get the Cut and Shoot perk. Shoot after entering the box from the wing for a short boost of finishing, curve, and shot power. When you first read this perk without like using it, you wouldn't think it would be that great as a striker, like more for a winger, but it's honestly like really good for a striker. He got it popping up a ton of times because the zone is a lot bigger than you'd think. Like there's that half circle at the top of the box, like the D. Basically, if you're just like entering the box from like right from the left or the right of that half circle, it's just gonna pop up and it's gonna work when you take a shot, which is pretty crazy. And then of course, if you're even further wide, like coming from the side of the box, the corner of the box, it will work for that as well. So it's like a really big zone that you wouldn't really expect reading this description. So it's actually very nice for a striker, especially in like a 2-striker formation, and he was getting it working a lot for him. Then the minimum attribute requirements for this specialization are 90 finishing, 92 shot power, and 90 long shots. And we went for the controlled acceleration type on this build, as y'all can see on this page. Then if we move over to this body page, you'll see the height and weight, and I believe this is the exact height and weight I made for my Magician plus striker build. So it's 6 foot and then minimum weight at 132 pounds. I like the attribute effects you get with this height and weight because you get -4 balance and then +4 sprint speed. So that's really nice. So with the max sprint speed at 95 for Magician, with this height and weight, we're getting +4. So it's going to bump up the sprint speed to 99. So this build is pretty good at getting it behind because it has a 99 sprint speed. And then with the 89 balance, you're getting the -4, so it's just going to be 85 balance. Now for the playstyles, you can definitely switch them up to your liking, but this is what Ferris was using, and I think he might have switched some up in different matches, but this is what he sent me. So he had Finesse Shot Plus, Technical Plus, Power Shot Plus, and like I said, you could even go Chip Shot Plus if you wanted to sub one out. You could like sub out Technical Plus and have 3 shooting playstyles, which is pretty crazy. And then he had Low Driven, Game Changer, Incisive, Tiki Taka, Inventive, Rapid, Quick Step, and Enforcer. Then at the bottom, you'll see our club was using the Press Proven and First Touch facilities, so we didn't need to go for those. But if your club isn't going to have those 2 facilities, I would definitely have them on the build instead of one of these other 8 that you see at the top. So like I would probably go like Press Proven instead of Enforcer, and then like First Touch probably instead of like Game Changer. If you don't use Inventive very much for like fancy passes and like Travella passes, then you could definitely take that one off as well. Let's move on to the attributes. So 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. You definitely don't have to go for 5-star skills, but he likes using skills like I do, so 5-star skills is perfect for him. And then you could, if you go for like 4 or 3 or whatever you want, you could put more AP like on volleys. You could upgrade the passing more, like the vision and short passing more would maybe be a good spot, or upgrade the dribbling even more. It's kind of up to you guys. So for physical, 80 stamina in order to use quick step, 80 aggression, which will just help with your guy being more aggressive, not just on defense, but on attack as well. It'll help with like shielding, pushing players off, like with the high strength and the aggression combined. It's good for pushing people off of you while you're shielding with like Enforcer or Press Proven and stuff like that. And then 89 strength, 80 jumping, and then here's the pace maxed at 95, so 95 acceleration and then 95 sprint speed. But remember, we're getting the +4 from the height and weight effect, so it's actually 99 sprint speed with the 95 acceleration. Then on ball control, 92 agility, 89 balance, but the -4 from the height and weight is lowering that down to 85. And then 94 reactions, 91 ball control, 92 dribbling, and 92 composure. Then on scoring, we needed 90 finishing, 92 shot power, and 90 long shots for the Hotshot specialization, so we just kept it at that. You actually can't increase the shot power more on Magician. I believe 92 is actually the max for Magician. We upgraded the volleys to 80, and then for passing, there's 75 vision, because you only need 75 vision in order to use Incisive, so that's what we went for. So then you can put Incisive on, and then your through balls will be quite a bit better because you have Incisive. You need 75 short pass for Tiki Taka, so that's why we went for 75 for both of those. But if you take off like skill moves, like I said, you could upgrade those to like 80 or something if you have enough AP. 80 long pass will also, I think, is also needed for Incisive. And then 89 curve, which will help with like passes, of course, and then also like definitely the finesse shots. That'll be really nice. Then the last thing I'm going to show y'all is the attributes with the club facility boost. So with the Press Proven and First Touch facilities on that our club had, we got +10 to balance. So the balance went up to 99, but the -4 was actually 95. And then 96 ball control, that went up +5 from 91. And then I believe +7 to composure. So he had 99 composure when he was using this build. And then +2 to aggression for 82. And there y'all go. That is my first time making a build over the Hotshot specialization. So give it a try. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. Hit that like button on this video for me, and then make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And I'll see y'all in the next video.